So Castlevania Season 2 is the second season of Netflix Castlevania, or if you just add the episodes of Season 1 and Season 2, it really makes one season. Point is, Trevor Belmont, Sypha, Alucard, they're all on their quest to take down Dracula. Dracula, who is still hellbent on wiping out humanity. And these are the continuing adventures of Dracula. Really, this is Dracula's season. That's one of the biggest changes between Season 1 and Season 2. Although Dracula was the point and star of the first episode of the first season of Castlevania, which is a great first episode, the rest of that season did belong to Trevor Belmont. So when Season 1 ended, I was like, all right, those three are going to be the star. Really not the case. Season 2 largely concentrates on Dracula, what's going on inside the castle, dissension among the ranks. Some of the vampires don't like how he's handling things. Dracula's really depressed and just stares at his fireplace a lot of the time. Not that it's a bad thing, because he's awesome in this season. He has these human spirit forges, Hector and Isaac, who are from Castlevania. Their story was really compelling. You're like, you want to wipe out humanity. Why do you have two humans? Why do you trust them? But there's a really logical reason he gives as to why he trusts them. So I'm glad Dracula got more shine. I just wish Trevor, Sypha, and Alucard got a little more shine. Really, their entire quest is they go to a library and do a thing. Because Dracula's castle, Castlevania, he can teleport it to different areas so no one really knows where it's going to be. So they have to find out where it's going to be if they can hope to beat him, which is pretty much the plot of Crawl. There are a couple of throwdowns, sure. One throwdown in the second to the last episode. It's great. And if you're a Castlevania fan, it's even better. But really, it's a balancing act. If you give this character more screen time, the other characters have less screen time. That's just the way it is. Anyone who's ever dealt with any RPG game whatsoever, you allocate points here, you have less points to allocate there. It's fact. I suppose I'm saying that here to just inform you that when you're going into this season, know that you're going to see more Dracula, less Belmont. Doesn't change the fact that in terms of love, care, and execution, this Castlevania series on Netflix is the best video game adaptation we actually have. Because it's remarkably enjoyable. It's not afraid to have violence, grit, humor, but also recognizes that it's not just adapting Easter eggs to the screen for you to gush over as a fan. It's actually telling a story with characters. There are a couple of moments with Dracula, it's really sad. Like how Castlevania Symphony of the Night had those moments, but the voice acting was horrendous, but the concept was good. This actually completes that concept. This season does do that thing. I've seen a couple shows do this where the second to the last episode's actually the season finale, and then it's like the actual season finale exists to set up for the next season. Feels like a roller coaster that's insanely enjoyable, has loops, has twists, and it's like, all right, it's calm. For longer than it probably should be. I was kind of thrown off at the fact that Season 1 was like, oh, this is Castlevania 3. But it doesn't stay at Castlevania 3. It starts moving to other realms of Castlevania, as Castlevania lore has done and does do. But yeah, you do some Google searching because, I mean, I love the Castlevania games, but I'm not down on all the lore from all the games. Where they're going is legit Castlevania lore, and I really like that. That makes me look forward to it more. If they overplay their hand in a certain element, I'm gonna be annoyed. But if they are going where I think they're going, gonna be pretty sweet. In the end, Castlevania on Netflix is great. I suggest watching Season 1 and Season 2 back to back so you just have all 12 episodes to enjoy. It's 12 episodes of a show that's adapted from a video game that really shows they care about Castlevania lore and they're not locked into a box. They don't treat it like, all right, here's some Castlevania Easter eggs and here's a bullshit plot with bullshit characters. No, they really care. They take the Castlevania lore and they adapt it in a way that makes it believable per what they're talking about. I mean, we're talking about vampires, vampire hunters, and magic, really. Or science. But if you haven't checked it out, I highly recommend it if you didn't check out Season 1 because you're like, it's 4 episodes. Well, now there are 12, including Season 2, which is 8. All right, so Castlevania Season 2. Got Season 2, right? That's cool. Unlike Daredevil Season 3, that I called Season 2 at this part in that review. It's a thing. Anyhow, what did you think about it? Whatever you thought, comment below, let me know. And as always, if you like what you've seen here and you want to see more, click right here to see more.